This is ANN News Brief.
At least 7 persons were reported killed in a tanker truck explosion in Mali's capital city, Bamako. The government says a tanker truck carrying 14,000 liters of fuel was lying on its side for an unknown reason near a gas station and a hotel on Tuesday. An explosion occurred when people attempted to lift the truck. Nearly 50 persons are said to have been injured. Minister of Communication and Government spokesman Yaya Sangare says the provisional record shows 7 dead and 46 wounded as a result of burns, adding that 42 injured persons were taken to the Gabriel Touré University Hospital and 4 to the Mali Hospital in Bamako. Communication Ministry says relief operations was continued for several hours as the area cordoned off. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah Al-Sisi has said at the United Nations General Assembly on Tuesday that a concerted effort is needed to stop militias taking control of Libya and to prevent external actors from intervening there. Al-Sisi says there is also a need to work on unifying all national institutions in order to save Libya, its neighbor, from the ensuing chaos by militias and prevent the intervention of external actors in Libya's internal affairs. Libya's conflict has increasingly become a proxy war between foreign powers that have been backing various armed groups since 2011 uprising against Muammar Gaddafi. The former rebels have been fighting each other since that time. The offensive campaign between Commander Khalifa Haftar's Libyan National Army, LNA, and the international recognized government has displaced more than 120,000 people in Tripoli alone, killed hundreds of civilians, and risks disrupting all supplies from the country. We'll return after this break.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Zimbabwe is reopening the main water treatment plant in the capital, Harare, that was shut down on Monday. Water crisis is a massive inconvenience for 2 million people living in Harare. Many residents have been forced to queue up at night to get water. This temporary reopening move is believed to bring some relief to the city's residents at a time when there are also fears of waterborne diseases. The opposition-run Harare City Council blames President Emerson Mnangagwa's government for the economic problems that has meant it cannot afford chemicals for the water treatment plant. The government responded, saying the council is grossly mismanaged. It says people have not been paying their bills. The country's water woes are also linked to the deepening economic crisis in Zimbabwe. Zimbabweans are becoming more and more frustrated by the economic crisis that is a major threat to President Mnangagwa's government. That's CNN News Brief. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, cnnafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at CNN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.